Hey everybody, it's day 3 of the Kaijufest for 31 and 31, and I'm here to review Rodan. Okay, so what makes this one different than the other films? Well, it's not Godzilla, that's one of the things, but it is a very slow build. If you don't know what Rodan is, basically it's about a bunch of miners that they're down in the mines, and all of a sudden a monster attacks. That monster turns out to be like a grub type thing, and originally you kind of think, well, maybe that's connected to Rodan. Turns out not. Turns out that one of the main guys, Shigeru, I believe, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, he gets stuck down there, but he has amnesia when he comes back up, only to discover that something else has come out of the depths of the mountain. And what could it possibly be but Rodan, a reptile flying kaiju? And there is a spoiler on this for those who haven't seen it, but there are 2 Rodans in this film. It actually is 2 of them that came out. And honestly, this film is a very slow build. Like, it takes forever to actually see Rodan. Once Rodan comes in, it's kind of like, you know what, it is entertaining, but it's Rodan again, kind of like Godzilla, kind of destroying everything, except for instead of having really cool, like, fire breath and trouncing through the town, he's basically flapping his wings and creating supersonic booms that are killing people. Like, he kills 2 people on a mountain by just flying over them, and all that's left is a shoe and the camera that shows that, hey, it took a picture of Rodan somehow. I don't know. But like I said, it's very slow, but once it gets going, and the problem is that it's only, the last half hour that you really see anything. And that's the thing about a lot of the Godzilla films, at least a lot of the kaiju monster movies that I've watched, is a lot of the time, except for like the big ones like Destroy All Monsters and stuff like that, where there's a ton of them, so they're constantly showing the different ones. And some of the more recent ones, I guess you would say, but a lot of the old ones were kind of like, that reboot that happened in 2014. Don't really see the monsters until towards the end of the movie. I mean, that's just kind of the way a lot of them were. It's more about the human interactions and then how they're going to deal with it and what was caused specifically by, them being released or whatever it is. So overall, it's still a pretty entertaining movie. I wouldn't say it's my favorite out of them. I'm still trying to figure out why this is my father's favorite kaiju movie, like, ever. Whenever I bring up these movies, he has to bring up Rodan and how great Rodan was. And to me, it's just kind of okay. So if I have to give this a rating, I would give it again, just like Godzilla Raids Again, I'm going to give this 3 out of 5 sonic booms created by a monster. So don't forget to come back tomorrow, where we're back on the Godzilla train, because tomorrow I'm watching, oh boy, Godzilla versus King Kong. See you then.